So, do we sound better?
Mic test, mic test.
Wait, is my cable loose?
You better check.
Yeah, I
no,
think
it
you check.
just feels loose.
Yeah.
Then okay lah.
Mic test,
Everything
mic
should
test.
be fine.
Everything's okay? Is there a need to clap? Why don't clap?
That's the whole point.
I thought we just here to talk cock sing song.
And welcome to another episode of TCSS Podcast. Hashtag?
TCSS.
One day, there will be no hashtag.
There will still be hashtag.
Yeah,
Don't
one
worry.
day.
Honestly, right?
But we always forget to put the hashtag on
there's
all
no
our
hashtag, man.
platform.
There's no
lor.
hashtag.
So far, how many hashtags you all put on your platform?
None,
like
zero.
zero.
1, 0. Yeah.
I know, I keep on forgetting. But anyways,
Exactly. Hashtag's not important.
today we are introducing a 6-part segment which is called
Wow.
Then and
Now.
Now.
Yes, Then and Now. So how it is, we're going to break down the different phases in life, which are from kids to
To teenagers. And to parents.
Yes, so basically we're going to compare them
National
to us
Service
also.
Story?
Oh yeah, NS also. So, today's topic will be Then and Now. 90's kids and kids nowadays.
Wait, it's nowadays as you mean what? Born after 2000 or what?
Yes, like today's
Those,
kids.
the NRIC start with T on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically 90s kids versus the 2000s. Something
Basically
like
us versus them.
So are they called the
Okay.
strawberry generation or something?
Or is it
no
durian?
No lah. This is just some name that people give them lah. I mean, it's not
I mean,
actual
for us,
term.
we are considered a generation Y, right? Or Z?
I honestly don't know. But I think we are like the Y or Z lah. Either one of these.
Yeah, we are the one
iGen
that
or
see the
what.
changes lah.
Yeah, you know what?
Kind of
96
lah.
babies.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
96
know what?
babies.
This is not important because we are talking about then and now. So, what do you see in kids nowadays that we don't have when we are younger?
Smartphone.
So basically technology lah. So
Yes.
can say kids nowadays they are born in I would say a very good time with their smartphone.
A lot compared to us.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Quite.
true. That's true.
Like last time I barely got a phone until primary 5.
Well, mine was secondary 3.
Wow, secondary 3. So
Yeah.
since like 15 years you got no phone.
Technically, yeah.
Then what if you're outside then you need to contact your parent? What, you use the
Oh,
payphone?
I mean, if I'm meeting out with my friend, there's one smart way is we'll meet at the end of the cabin of the MRT.
But how do you know whether they are in the cabin or not?
We will set a timing.
Wow, you're very
Yeah, honestly, who needs a smartphone, right? We got smart way.
That's quite smart, honestly.
Yeah, that's why
time
the
management.
trust is really there. The
Oh,
time management
trust.
must be very
Wow,
accurate.
okay.
No,
that-
last time got payphone also. You know the orange color 10 cent one?
Yeah, I mean, if you tap into the station already, you couldn't just tap out and just to call your friend, right?
exactly.
Oh yeah, true also.
Exactly.
Yeah, or worst come to worst, you borrow a phone from a stranger lah.
No lah, you call
No, then you
the
want-
the orange one, you call your parents one. Got cheap
the
lah,
10 cents
one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that thing can last forever one.
Yeah,
Okay lah. I mean, okay, that's a good way to improvise, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
improvise. As you say, every kid has a smartphone today compared to our time.
Yep.
So like where Ivan had to meet his friend, he had to set the timing on the spot, meet at the last cabin. But now with smartphone, they can just contact their friend, on the go.
everything is very easily accessible lah.
They have a very good or a very useful tools on their hand in their pocket at a very young age.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Because as you know, your smartphone allow you to easily access to information whenever and whatever there is on the internet.
Which is everything Google.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
everything.
then kids nowadays they also can express their creativity now, like creating videos or download all types of applications on the phone
Yes, correct.
Mostly it's
using
games,
their Play Store or
I mean,
whatsoever.
mostly it's games.
Last time you play with toys. Now with your smartphone, right? You just go to App Store. Right? You have like video editing app, picture editing app. Anything you want is there. You can just download, try, don't like, delete.
Yeah, but
Music
kids got
production.
download this kind of video editing apps. Man, I thought they just download games only. Like,
I thought, no, nowadays they only use what, TikTok.
yeah, like TikTok.
All
Kids
the
use
things
TikTok.
that they can
I think kids use TikTok.
Kids use TikTok. Then
Yeah.
they are super young. What do you mean they
No,
use TikTok?
primary school kids nowadays you also can see them on TikTok.
Then who watch their video?
Other primary school kids.
Everyone.
Okay. I won't judge lah. Honestly speaking. So yes, your phone also have cameras.
Oh,
How much
last
ah?
time
What's the
A
camera.
few thousand, those what, Canon
Yeah,
or
those
Nikon.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
Last time it's a pretty big deal when you pull out a digital camera, but now with your phone, it's better than the digital camera you owned last time.
Yeah, that's
Technically,
true.
yeah,
technically.
Because it's like all in one.
Can take picture, can see Google, YouTube, games. It's always games.
I mean,
Yes.
games, there's another thing that we're missing out. Music.
Oh yeah, music.
We actually can download songs on our phone. Like last time we have to use like MP3 players or the CD
Bluetooth.
one.
Whoa,
Do you remember the CD?
the CD
The
player.
CD
right?
player that we have to bring out. That
That's
huge ass thing.
expensive,
Yeah.
That's expensive,
Wait, last time got kids use that kind of CD player.
No lah, that one.
No, I mean back then
last
our
time is
our
adult.
era lah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, but we are not that old. When we are young, got MP3 player already.
iPod, all those lah. Yes.
You got
Yeah.
iPod man last time?
I have the first gen,
2007 or not?
Yeah, it was during our secondary school.
but got MP3 already lah. Nobody
Yeah,
uses
I know
CD
MP3 had.
anymore.
Remember we had to download the
Yeah. But
MP3?
I mean, like when I was still younger than primary school, I still see my cousins or relatives still using the CD one.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
old.
now
that's
you just
like-
need to go to your Spotify lah. You got access to all the latest
Yeah,
album,
Spotify.
latest
If you have
artists,
internet,
freelance
Spotify, right? You can
artists.
just search up any music that you want.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I have to pay.
Yeah, of course you have to pay.
I mean,
lah.
you have to
just
pay
a
for
small
everything
fee
lah.
Yeah,
That's
But
the thing.
you know, usually it's the
Not
parent pay for that.
everything.
Unless, I mean, you also can go to YouTube and search up your song, but you are just eating up your data lah.
Yeah, lah, pretty
No
much.
lah, but YouTube song is compressed.
Okay, yeah, I think we off topic already. Let's go back. Yeah.
No,
So
actually,
basically,
we not really off topic because the thing you just said, like games and no access to, like example, social media, all this, right, is actually one of the cons of technology.
okay.
Okay. So one thing is that if there's a trend currently, a very trendy game right now, and then you just so happen to not own it because you cannot afford it or your parents don't want to buy for you. Let's say it's a paid game, so
Okay.
you may actually feel that you feel left out of conversation.
I thought most games are free one.
I mean,
some
there are
example
still
lah,
a few
example lah.
games that you still have to pay lah. I mean, like mostly phone games are free.
Yeah.
But then it's like those computer games, like in Steam, Battle.net, those
Ah,
Overwatch
true, all
or
this.
something.
Maybe just not just mobile device, your
Yeah,
computer, laptop,
your
etc.
iPad, whatsoever.
Okay.
Yes. And of course, addiction, technology addiction, or internet addiction, or gaming addiction. Basically,
Spending too
addiction.
much time playing games lah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just kids lah. I think it's like all of
I
us.
mean,
Okay,
it's
this
almost
one is
everyone lah. Like
everyone.
those
Everyone.
gamers, you know.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is everyone.
But they won't
Everyone
admit
is guilty because I mean, your phone is so much entertainment packed in one. Not just for your com, it's so much entertainment packed in one. You will definitely get like distracted. You know.
Of course,
True, then
that
they'll
I
ne-
agree.
Then they will neglect their studies lah.
Yeah.
I mean, like how many times you procrastinate because of I don't know watching YouTube video,
Like,
watching
even
cat
now?
video. Yes, like I know watching drama, all this procrastination, procrastinate.
Yeah, it's procrastinate, not
Procrastinate. Yeah, you all get the idea, right?
yeah, you know what? Potato, tomato,
yeah, you
tomato,
know,
same
tomato,
lah, same
chili
lah.
sauce. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So, So you're saying procrastination lah?
Yeah, not just that. I mean, like if you are glued so much to a phone, sometimes you may neglect your sleep. You know, you would rather play game than go to sleep early.
Yeah, I remember last time, right? My parents asked me to sleep at 10 one always. Like always.
I
like,
mean, that's
yeah,
true. I
gotta go
mean,
sleep.
other than going to sleep, there are also some kids using their phone while crossing the street.
Wow, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
That's super dangerous. So
Yeah.
if parents bear in mind, please look out for your kids.
Yeah, some people really glue their phone, and of
No,
course,
if they glue on their phone, it's okay. But some of them, they even wear earpiece and they blast their music. They couldn't even hear the car horn, you know.
gone case. There's a gone
That-
case.
that's
That's
scary.
super
Those are like the
dangerous.
worst of the worst.
That's
Yeah.
sup-
Yeah, it's like, is it so hard for you to like just take your eyes off the phone for a few seconds just to cross the road to ensure your safety?
Cannot. You few seconds you die in PUBG already.
Wait, you mean
God.
like
So
what,
are you
20
saying
minutes?
our life is like a game?
I mean,
Battle Royale?
like then why is he so hooked to it? Yeah, exactly. Good question. It's our life
Ah.
equals game.
These kids,
This kid. Yeah, and of course, with technology, gaming, online platforms, social media, there's always cyberbullying. Yeah, I mean, how many times you play online game and then someone scold you? Is that
Yeah.
cyberbullying?
I'm pretty sure a fine is one of it.
Hey, why? Yeah?
I don't know. I
Ah.
don't know.
Do you want us to talk about what happened to you in out that game?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just.
Yeah, I mean,
Who
let's
got
just
chat ban?
say, let's just say innocent keyboard is harm.
Hey, what? My keyboard is fine, okay? It's just
Yeah,
like one
I
leg
mean,
broken only.
Not for long. I mean, eventually it will be a new keyboard already lah. But okay, all this disadvantage of technology, actually the advantage outweighs the disadvantage. All this disadvantage can be prevented if parents were to so-called guide them. It is the parent job to guide their children. You can just monitor their screen time, maybe interact with them more to let them do not spend so much time on their damn phone.
I mean, someone they're so young also, right?
Yeah, so also like give them some face-to-face human interaction, some human.
I mean, like back then also, but technically back then also they also like guide us just in another way, lor. Cause
Yeah,
got no
just
smartphone,
in
mah.
a way. Well, last time you used to go out and play with your friends, you meet outside.
Yeah.
So last time it's more on like stay out of bad company.
What? Don't get into gang lah. What?
Yeah, don't get in gang. If people start doing things that is illegal or not right, just don't just avoid them and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But
don't
not-
talk to strangers lah. What
Yeah.
else?
I mean, similar, just in the technology world now lah. Like you interact with your child, know what they are doing online, whether they are using their phone. You should know what your kids doing online and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And of course, as a parent, if you set a good role model, I believe your kid will look up to you lah.
Yeah, since we're on the
Oh.
topic of parents, right?
Yeah.
Then there's actually something called parents' guilt. Have you guys heard of that before?
Parents
I
guilt.
definitely see that before. parents
see
view.
that before.
Yeah,
See that
they got
before?
this typical look one, like, because usually when I go breakfast with my mom, right, so they have these kids, ma.
Okay.
Okay.
So when they like, when they sit down during the weekends,
Wow.
then they see their kid there, then they want to like ask them for food, like, ask them, oh, 你要吃什么? What you want to eat? Then the kid always like, I don't know, it's either always angry, like either just wake up angry or what.
Eric Cutman.
And then they always have this like, wow, I want this, and then the parents, right, they always like very like, okay, then I get for you this lah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see from your face one, they
Or
always,
like,
you can very
you mean
quickly.
like when the kid throw a bit of tantrum, then the parent will just give in.
Yeah, correct. It's that kind of giving
Wow.
one. Yeah.
Why
I feel like that's parents' guilt, right?
I mean,
Fine.
yeah, because back then, right, when I was a few years ago before I enlisted to army, I was working as a camp instructor, which is those kind of instructor that brings primary schools or students lah to camps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Then during these camps, right, I will always meet those very rebellious kids.
Okay.
Then sometimes maybe during the camp, I will talk to those kids lah. Then they always tell me like their parents neglect them, never
Wow.
spend enough time with them. Like they feel that the parents doesn't care about them. So I'm every time end of the camp, right, the parents usually will come to the school and fetch their kids home. So I will always spend time to talk to the kids' parent
Wow.
and try to find out more about them lah.
Wow, it's so
Like,
good.
Oh, you actually do that?
I mean that's part of my job scope.
what? You're not a
Shut
counselor.
up.
Okay, then, there are a few comments that I hear from
Counselor or job instructor.
parents about their guilt,
Mm-hmm.
which is also I wasn't there enough for my kids. I didn't listen to them.
Wow.
Or I didn't take the time to understand my children.
That's
The
deep.
worst one is I got a divorce.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Single
it's a single parent. So it's
Tough,
a
tough.
tough time for them lah.
I mean, yeah lah, raising a kid is not easy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Especially
Then
single parent.
sometimes some of the parents told me, right, is they said hurtful things to the kids.
Like what?
I mean more of like comparing their kids with
Whoa.
other people's kids.
Whoa.
Then they say like, why are you so useless?
Wow.
Like you see the whoever kid, they can
Wow.
get such a great result. Why are you so stupid?
Wow, that one is like typical one.
No, never do this to a kid. It will
Yeah,
really
this is like
affect
the
their
typical
self-esteem. one.
Asian parents that they always do. They like to
Yeah.
compare their kids with other people's kids.
It's
like-
like Chinese got low
For some reason, it
self-esteem.
never change,
Yeah.
like
Then
even now.
even okay, just think it this way lah. If your parent compare you with other kids, right? Other parent got compare their kids to you.
Same thing also, what?
Yeah, same thing lah. So maybe that will make you feel not as bad lah. Just
Like comparing your kids with other people's kids, right? You're actually bringing down your kid, you know?
yeah, exactly. Just you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really, man, the parents say all these kind of things,
Yes.
man. Honestly, wow, it sounds very like. Okay, maybe some parents really do like they really do like how to say they reflect lah.
Yeah, that's.
They see themselves and then they realize that they do all these things.
Now then, talking about that, right? Do you guys think that actually Singaporean kids, right, are they spoiled or pampered?
I would say spoil lah. What do you guys think?
I think just pampered lah. Maybe I'm not very sure. Like we're talking about the 2000s one, right?
Yes, the
definitely,
2000s one.
Or like younger parent guide like
Yes. Because you do know there's a difference between pampered and a spoiled kid, right?
what's the difference?
What's
Like,
the difference?
Pampered, right, is more to the parent side. They pamper their children. And
Okay.
for spoiled kids, it's actually more to the kid's attitude, how they act to things.
But
So basically, like I can pamper my kid, but my kid won't be spoiled lah.
Yes.
wait, but then the kid attitudes is also based on how the parent upbringing ma. No meh? Like if the parent keep pampered them, make them feel like king or then they will think they are the king ma.
In
I
a
mean,
way, right?
everything, it's all about parenting also. I
I mean,
can
like,
pamper
yeah.
my kids, but in another way, I also must teach my kids how to appreciate things.
Value, morals.
Yes, values and morals lah.
Actually, wouldn't that be under rewarding the kid? Like let's say the kid do well, then like reward.
You reward your kid right with voluntary work
No,
like charity.
no, they reward the kid with like whatever the kid wants.
Like
Like I want a new toy. Oh no, wait, no, it's
like you
not
want a new
right.
toy? I want a new iPad.
I want a new iPad.
What toy? Toys R Us is like
I
gonna
want
be
the
a tech
latest
shop,
iPad.
like tech shop too.
Okay, of course, another thing, right, is also kids always learn or follow their parents' footsteps.
Ah, that's
Then
true.
some
Very
parents,
important.
knowingly or unknowingly, right, they just teach their kids to be selfish by constantly warning them that they are about to lose out to others. Like comparing lah, like why is you so
Basically
stupid?
comparing
Then,
people.
like a rat
Yeah.
race lah.
then instead of making those teachings, right, making a conscious effort to teach them to think out for others.
But you say teach,
Yeah,
teach
true
also like some parents also like you also don't see them doing the same thing.
I think easier said than done because we are not parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
this
never
is
know how
just
is it
some
like.
advice for what us as young adults that we see.
See.
Even though we are not a parent yet,
Mhm.
but we only can give advice.
I mean, apparently we aren't there yet, right?
Apparently, yeah, parent. Yeah.
gone,
Yeah.
gone.
Great
Time to
puns, man.
die.
No, but still, I think what you're saying also like parents should be a role model, lor. I mean, you can also you can teach your kid, but at the same time also you should be a role model. Like if you compare your kid to other kid,
Wait, how is that different to us, like then and now?
I mean, now you got technology. So you got,
Okay.
parents have also access to
Technology.
to information lah. Like
Okay.
last time, apparently my parents say that when they wanted to raise me, they had to go to the library. Cause last time no phone lah.
Wow.
Okay.
They actually told me they went to the library.
Okay.
To look up for
they
books?
bought books. Yeah, they bought
Wow.
books on parenting because they want to
Okay.
know more about parenting. So back then it was not easy to get information lah.
That's
Compared
true.
to now. Now it's like
Oh.
I search Google how to parent my kid.
WikiHow gone.
Yeah, you get WikiHow or some other website. Right. It's so much easier.
Okay,
So
that's true,
technically,
that's
in a
true.
way, parents have a better or more accessible way of learning how to parent.
Information.
Yeah.
Information is important.
That's why.
I mean, also watch what you say and how you act in front of your kids.
Yeah, lah, if you act like a bad person, your kid will learn.
Yeah,
lah.
Yeah,
True
because
lah.
I'm pretty sure, right? You confirm hear this before from many parents that they say, if you don't study hard, you will become a road sweeper. 啊，你不好好读书啊，你以后是扫地了，跟你讲丢垃圾了。
Yeah, there's like this kind of.
Wow,
Yeah.
you look at the way the 丢垃圾 the garbage man they just hang at the garbage truck like damn chillax yeah, but they are always happy.
No
Yeah,
lah, not all lah.
I mean not always happy lah, but you know like the idea they just hang there, then it's like they
Like shiok,
they love their job. It's like you look at them, you just think that wow, I want to try it.
I mean, I don't know about parents nowadays lah, but definitely our time, you definitely hear this kind of thing, like
Yeah.
this typical
True lah,
parent,
stereotype.
It's like a stereotype lah,
Yeah.
like those Jack Neo kind of thing again.
Yeah.
The TV show lah, the film lah, they always show this kind of parents one. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
you-
so
why
it's the
you
best
get
for you to
Singapore
watch out what you
parent?
say because kids are just like sponges. They
Ah,
just
analogy.
Sponge, soft.
yeah, they just
SpongeBob.
sucking it up, whatever you say.
Sucking
So
it up.
what the parents say. If you don't want them to grow up to be entitled, inconsiderate adult, you have to make sure you don't act like one.
Yeah, role
Yeah,
model.
that's
lah.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically role model lor.
If you go around treating people badly, your kids see you, they will learn on.
Yeah, they will see from you one.
Yeah.
Then they will just like, oh, so
Then
that's
when
how
you-
I should treat my,
Yeah, when you tell them, do not treat people badly, then you just look like a hypocrite because you yourself treat people badly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think it's very common lah, basically.
Maybe lah.
Maybe they're
never
more,
know.
more in line with like what to do lor. Hopefully
Yeah.
lah, hopefully.
So
I mean, all those are actually advice or comments from us. Then I also actually went to read up on comments from the public regarding
like?
Singaporean kids sport.
oh wow.
Then these are a few comments that I saw. Singapore kids are always complaining about their life when they are actually very fortunate to have everything that they need.
Oh, that's quite
True, guilty.
I'm pretty sure we also.
yeah,
Yeah.
guilty. I mean, yeah, just.
Then the other one is the parents of our generation are mostly rich. I mean,
Huh?
I'm pretty sure his generation is like the 20s. So as like my friends in school, they are all spoon-fed with help by their parents, grandparents, and or dosmetic
Dosmetic
what?
lah,
Dos what?
dosmetic.
Dominatrix.
Domestic, yeah.
Okay, domestic. Okay.
or domestic helpers.
Okay.
If they need or want something, right, they just have to ask their domestic helpers, parent or anyone to help them complete the task.
Oh, kakak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like kakak or
Help me
whoever
take my
the
bag.
maid,
Oh,
the maid
Maria.
name. Yeah.
Maria.
Why always think it's Maria?
Yeah. If the kid wants anything, the parents will spoil their kids with toys and all kinds of materialistic things to satisfy.
Now no toys.
The
already,
child.
Yeah, no, just
the
iPad,
iPad,
iPhone.
I want the latest iPhone. I want
Yeah.
latest
Yeah.
phone. Or
I want the
whatever
3
gadget.
camera iPhone.
Don't know
Or
why you got
I want
two
the latest Ryzen what?
No lah, they,
No lah,
they don't care about this kind
They
of
don't
thing
care
lah.
about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You give them a Ryzen, they also cannot do anything. They need to
Yeah.
build the whole comp. They're like, what's this?
All they want is just iPhone only.
Yeah, they want the pre-built
So
one.
another comment was, Singaporean kids are too spoiled as they are always depending on their parents for everything. You know, that everything is
Wow,
caps.
everything. That's
Yeah.
exaggerated or
They
what?
also need maid just to tie their shoelace.
Wow.
Oh, that one a
Three
bit too much,
exclamation
That's a
mark
bit
behind.
exaggerated,
That one a
ah.
bit too much,
I can sense the rage behind him already.
The guy like.
And sometimes they
sarcastic
need
or what?
maid to wear their clothes for them. Children these days have been counting on their domestic helpers or parents to do the chores and have become lazy. Therefore, Singaporeans are spoiled.
Wait. Actually, all this. How old is the kid lah? I feel like maybe it's young kids, like 5 years old, maybe or younger.
I mean, P3 is also quite young, technically.
A lot of
ages
people
lah.
are actually being spoiled by their parents.
I mean,
All
like,
ages lah.
maybe got link law between like parents' guilt and spoiling their child law.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because most parents that I know of, like usually they are working nowadays.
Okay.
To support their to support their family.
Yeah,
Right?
life is hard.
life is hard now, in a way. So
Especially
in
now.
a way, they got no time to spend time with their kids. Right? So they feel the guilt, like, oh, I want to spoil. I want to give my kids everything they want during the weekends. Like those I see in the McDonald's.
So like
I
basically,
mean,
don't
there's
want-
no wrong in buying stuff for your kids, but there's always a limit for everything.
yeah, there's
You can
definitely a
buy
limit,
things, but don't overbuy them.
basically they
Don't
just,
every time when they ask for something, you just buy them for them immediately.
Ah.
Cause
You
they
just
guilty
take
mah.
things for granted.
I think they just want the kid to feel neglected lah.
So to them, rewards is better, ma.
Yeah, because they don't know how other way to express their love or something like that.
Yeah. Can you imagine last time we asked for iPad or something?
Can you
or the
imagine
latest-
last
No,
time
don't
if
even
you
think
throw
about last time I
tantrum-
want to get a McDonald's meal, just a la carte McChicken. The amount of neck that I get from my mum, right, is like days, you know.
Yeah, imagine you just throw a bit of tantrum only.
Oh,
But
Over,
that's,
it.
My mum will just leave
go
me there
back,
and,
right?
like,
Either
go.
hanger, cane,
Yeah.
or what?
Which coffin you want?
The moment you hear the
Ah.
sentence, 你回家你就知道.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
it.
That thing I think resonate with all of us.
Yeah, that
R.I.P.
resonate
man, the
forever,
fear
yeah.
is in you already.
Yeah. I mean, like, if now I go out with my parent and then I throw tantrum, right, I think they'll just pretend they don't know me.
Wait, you too old already,
Hey, well, still there. My mom's still my mom. I'm still a kid. I mean, I'm still her kid.
Yeah, but she can choose to ignore you already.
Yeah, yeah.
You are
thank-
legally
yeah.
an adult, man.
Imagine
Yeah.
a 24-year-old like, I want this. They sit on the floor.
Yeah, going to Toys R Us and like, I want this teddy bear.
Oh, I actually saw a kid throwing tantrum like this in Waterway Point there.
How old is the kid? Roughly.
No, the kid is very old. Not very,
Very
old.
old.
Whoa! How
okay,
old?
okay, the kid is like 5 to 7. I
Uh-huh.
mean, can walk by
Okay.
himself already lah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah, but he can walk by himself. But he's lying on the floor, literally crying, shouting, and screaming. I don't know what happened before that, but we just saw him screaming and stuff. Then the parent is very calm. The parent just apologized to the people around, like, we are sorry, and
Okay,
stuff. Like that.
actually, they are nice parents.
Yeah, because the kid is making a scene. So I don't know how he's going to deal with the kid afterwards. Maybe he
你
got.
回家就知道.
No lah, I believe he got his way lah. I mean, if it was me throwing tantrum, wow,
Oh.
gone. Either my mom locked me outside, or I go in only. Well, I need to make a choice. Either I go out of the house,
Or you climb
I
from the window.
Come in. No, back then I live in no corridor window.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
then the
okay.
king come out.
Whoa.
It just cry. But it's like it doesn't work.
So
it
either way,
never
you still
work.
get hit, lah.
Yeah,
No,
you
the
just-
moment
it
your
never
mom
work.
right, walk towards the direction that where the cane is, right, you start crying already.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Oh, you always try to hide. You throw the cane, but they can always buy a new one.
But then again, also
Like,
nowadays, also the
50
parents also like, okay lah, caning is obviously not good lah, but
I mean, I do agree with you.
in a way also when they throw tantrum also you cannot just like give in, right?
Correct.
You cannot
I
just
mean,
like
Punishment is still a must, but then don't go overboard lah. Alternative
there's
ways
ways
lah.
lah.
right.
There are ways to punish your kids.
Like
Yeah.
they say, take away their privilege.
Not punish lah. I think the word is discipline. I think discipline is a better word.
discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline their kids. I mean, now you don't have to hit your kid. I mean,
Ah.
they say there's one way you can just take away their privilege.
See, it's so ironic. You got technology nowadays, but parents give in to their kid. You know,
Mm.
the irony is like kind of there lah.
That's true.
Not all lah, not all lah.
How does technology and parenting link?
I feel that if you got access to information, when
Okay.
you got especially a phone that can give you any kind of answer,
Yeah.
and you can also ask other parents, that is a major step up from like our time lah. Our time last time is like,
I know
wow,
lah,
need to
but-
call, need to see the yellow pages.
Call friend. My kid screaming. What should I do? What should I do?
like what to do
Yeah, then the experience very easy. You take out the cane wow, then they scared
Oh,
already.
is it?
请他吃藤条，他一定点点的。
So much
Ah.
easier, right? But nowadays is like you got phone, just call, just message.
Actually, it doesn't.
Just
I
email.
think it doesn't. There's no link there because it's like you got your phone, then you read through. Like I mean, there's no way someone can teach you how to control your kids.
Correct, but you at least have access to it
I
easier.
mean, you can try the method like calm them down, talk to them, give them a timeout.
I mean, there's videos lah. So there's videos, there's articles. So it give you the chance lah. You know, it's like more.
Yeah, I mean, true lah.
You got more. You got access lah. The accessibility very important lah.
Yeah, that's
Not like last
true.
time. Last time is like if library not open,
You have to wait for the next day.
Yeah.
Or you
If-
call your friend for bad advice lah.
Yeah, and then if your friend, if the parent, your friends, which is a parent, right, also busy with the kid, right? Then Jose lah.
It's like very simple. You take out the cane.
So everything
Hanger?
is the cane.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah,
hanger.
Cane hanger.
Or the bamboo.
Bamboo.
Wow, bamboo a bit extreme Like
No, belt.
Oh, yeah,
wow,
belt.
belt. Wait, that is belt. What are you talking about? That
Belt is the worst,
child
I tell you.
abuse.
Wow, belt
What
is-
belt? You
think
don't
got eh.
you don't hit your kid with a belt. That's abuse, right?
Not the
Yeah.
metal part lah.
I know,
The
it's
weak
still
part.
abuse.
The belt itself, right, is already like what?
It's
Training
leather
your
leh.
horse already,
Yeah,
bro.
I think that's bad. Do they
think
actually do
still
that?
have it. Yeah,
No
I
lah,
think
no
also
one do
have.
that lah. That's called child abuse. Is that?
Confirm got extreme cases.
I mean, maybe back then there is lah, but nowadays I don't think there's much
now
already.
confirm don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
nowadays the parents, I think they are treating their kids with like
I mean,
princess or prince.
I don't
already.
agree with hitting your kids. I believe in more on reasoning and talking to them. Let
Yeah
them
lah.
understand.
Then
But
what
I
if you
know-
try to reason your kids out and they still don't listen?
I know
Oh.
kid is very like they throw tantrum. They are stubborn, but patient lor.
patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long can you be patient with them?
I mean, you just need to know that eventually they'll burn out one.
The moment you'd be patient to them until they are 21 years old, they're like, bye bye. That's
lah,
all.
I won't
Everything is
lah.
your problem, already.
But like hitting your child at last resort lah. But I still don't think it's a good way. I mean,
Yeah, we still not parents yet,
yeah,
so we
I would
won't
say,
know.
yeah.
Ma.
We won't know
Right.
how
Yeah,
it
So
feels.
so
lah.
until we are
Yeah.
parents, then we will know. Right?
Yeah, maybe we'll come back to this topic when we're all parents. Lah.
Wow, that's like how old already? Yeah, that's like 20
you never know. Maybe it's like next year only. Like,
Or
Ivan
maybe
is like,
you won't be a parent at all.
My father already.
Maybe
Yeah, you just want to settle down with your whoever and not have kids.
Yeah, you know what? That is your problem.
is your
man.
No
life
kids,
choice.
no stress.
That's
your
your
life
problem,
choices.
man.
No one care about your life choices.
Yeah.
You know, life.
Oh yeah, so Ivan, speaking
Yeah?
of like comparisons, parents comparing their kids, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think this is like one key like problem among like probably our time and maybe even now. I believe there's this emphasis, parents, right? They emphasize too much on the kids' academic results.
Yeah, there's a lot of parents that like to compare results.
Yeah, so they always have this like,
Just academic.
I think it's mainly academics lah,
But
honestly.
you cannot compare something else. Like my son is very kind. My son is very handsome. My daughter is very beautiful.
Ishido.
Okay, go back to academic.
Yeah,
Go back to academic.
So like basically when after after 6 years, then we do our PSLE. Our most stressful time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first major exam that
Yeah,
you take.
the
lah.
first major exam in your life.
Wow.
Like the start
It's
of your
like-
life.
Wow, the most
200
stressful thing, you know.
Yeah,
think
and
you
then
have
your parents give you, I don't know about your parents, but there's always this like typical stereotype. They're like, hey,
Yeah,
you all better get A.
stereotype.
Nothing less than an A.
Yeah, you know Asian A.
Yeah.
A grades.
A is average only.
Yeah. So another thing also, there's this saying in Singapore that the education system, right, has gained a reputation for being very competitive
Yes.
and overly focused on grades
I think it's very
and book
rigid.
smarts.
So it's like
That's,
rigid lah. Rigid.
that's true lah.
Yeah, so there's this like then there's this culture of competition that rewards that if you success, you must succeed in life as a as a Singaporean. Parents don't they don't like failure.
So a good
Yeah,
grades
it's like
equals
better
good
grades,
life.
better future lah.
Basically lah.
Yeah, which
No
is-
sipai, you sipai, right? You literally sipai in life one basically.
Yeah,
You
wish
spy the
is-
man lah, like you know.
You wish it's that simple. I
Yeah
mean,
lah.
better grade, better future. I wish it's that simple too.
I mean honestly if it was that simple, life
Easier
would be
said
easy,
than
right?
done lah.
Yeah,
why.
life will be easier. I
Yeah,
mean,
so basically, like some parents also in they send their kids to tuition lah, buy assessment book lah,
Oh,
send their
that's
kids to
the
everything.
nightmare when I
Actually,
see
it didn't even start from
assessment book.
tuition. Last
Okay.
time I also heard like some of my friends, right, they have piano classes lah. What they sign their kids up for all kind of classes one.
Or those
Oh.
taekwondo,
Yeah, like
ballet,
ballet lah,
choir
taekwondo,
class or singing classes.
piano,
Piano.
singing, all those kind of classes one.
So they just have a lot of co-curriculum outside lah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
not even CCA, but like outside
you
Yeah,
see,
like
it's
personal
like
thing.
personal thing.
build the child up lah.
In a way lah, like upbringing, right?
But,
No, but in the first place, right, are those activities that the parents sign up for their kids is what the kid wanted.
That's the thing. Yeah. Do some kids even want
No
to?
lah, because I think parents they probably thought that their kid is young, so the kid don't know any better. So they do the decision making for the kid. That's why got like piano lesson. The parent thought, oh, piano is good. Piano very classy. Okay, piano
Yeah,
lesson.
like
Then
singing all that.
Yeah, you want to join MMA or like I don't know.
Taekwondo.
Yeah, then they're like, no, join piano.
Yeah, piano compass.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
self defense.
Then especially during PSLE, then they send their kids for like tuition, maths tuition lah,
Oh, yeah,
science
yeah,
tuition.
yes.
Assessment book. I buy all the assessment book for you.
I mean, I also see that there's quite a few students that they're already having straight A's.
Mhm.
Like they are already considered smart kids already. But then their parents are still forcing them to go for more tuition classes. Like they are just afraid that their kids will lose out to everyone.
Basically lah.
Yeah, those kiasu parents lah.
Yeah. Then comparing them, comparing them to other kids. You see why that kid can get A, you cannot get A. It's like it's a very unhealthy obsession like in one way, or a very unhealthy mindset.
So it's like comparing product
actually-
like that.
Yeah, so actually
So
the
kids
best
have
way
product.
is to ask your kids what they actually want.
Basically lah. But
Then go on from there.
I mean, our time last time also, we don't get a say in this one.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
we were raised to be like that. You know, we were raised in an environment where people all like to compare on. See our friends are.
No, I mean, like another way is
Whoa.
if you sign up your kids to something that they don't really like, you're actually wasting your money on that.
How much do you
But
think
to them it's
Singaporeans
nothing, mah.
spend on tuition?
I don't know. I
Maybe
think
a
lot,
good, a few, 3-4K per month.
more than their
Okay.
primary school.
I don't know how much each parent spend but according to this NUS article, they say tuition has ballooned to an 1.4B industry in Singapore. I don't know how true is the number. 1.4B.
Billion.
1.4
billion. That's a lot coming
That's-
from
that's-
Singapore parents. Leh.
I mean, I don't know lah. That's what they say lah. I haven't
That
read
means
the
it really
actually
goes to
read
show that
article
parents
yet.
have this kind of mindset lah.
So maybe we should start opening our own tuition center.
well,
No, but it
Kumon,
must be you must able to teach.
Yeah, we just hire
Celebrity
good
teacher.
teachers.
Yeah, but little do they know, right? Like these parents, right? Last time and now, so maybe now also have lah. But causing stress to the kid, like
Way
a form
too
of
much stress.
yeah, academic stress, He's so young, right? He or she's so young, and then you still want to stress him or her out.
I
Especially
mean,
with the
your
studies.
kids
Wow,
still need to
shuffle
have some
school,
childhood
eh.
for them.
Yeah lah. I mean, of course you want the best for your kid lah, but
Yeah, of course lah.
They also
You
need
know.
their own free time lah.
yeah.
Everyone want the best for their kids.
Then speaking of stress, right? There's like a few cases. I think the biggest case lah, and one of the scariest case was the suicide. I don't know whether you guys heard.
Oh, that 11 years old kid that suicide.
Yeah, it was on the news, like all over the news. So I think
11
back
years
in like
old,
2016 or something.
Yeah, just 11 years old.
11 he only
Yeah.
He
see
suicide
like,
over academic
Yeah.
problems.
I think he failed his higher Chinese and maths. Then on that day, he wanted to show his parents, but of course, like he very scared mah. So
Most probably he didn't meet the
Wait,
parents'
but
the
expectations.
only
Why-
thing he did was just lock the door and just jump out. Lor.
Wow, he rather kill himself than show his parent the result.
Pretty
So
much,
what did the parent do to him when he showed
so
a bad
afraid
result?
to showing
I don't
the
know
parents.
lah,
the
I
Like
mean-
result.
so afraid to the point he killed himself.
Yeah.
you see.
What the
Most
parent
probably
do to
the
him,
parents
sia?
have very high expectations on him lah.
Pretty
Or
much
is it
lah.
abuse? It's like, I mean, high expectation is one thing lah, but to the point you kill yourself. I mean, like what the parent gonna do? Like hit you, scold you.
Probably he don't dare to face the parents.
Then he rather kill himself. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
bit.
why.
I guess
You
so.
see, the point is like
Yeah.
very.
It's very
Something is very wrong.
very serious. lah,
Yeah.
Something is
basically.
very wrong.
Not only that, got other cases also, like some they like there's this mom apparently she like forced the kid to retake PSLE again, and then like another case
Okay.
where like the mother say like, oh, you could have scored above A, above 85, but then it's
Wow.
like you causing unnecessary stress. The daughter right had to go through so-called therapy or counseling.
What?
Yeah,
Wow, serious or
yeah,
what?
she had cases
Oh,
of
that's
like
very
depression,
serious case,
anxiety at such a young age.
Wait, like diagnosed depression and anxiety.
Correct. It was
at
in the
a
news also.
Age of 12 years old.
Like probably 12 or 11.
So like 11 years old suicide over academic result.
yeah.
So another 12 years old student had depression.
12
Correct.
years old.
12 years old
Yeah, like. Or
Yeah,
lesser.
basically you're very young and you're already developing this kind of stress, basically.
Wow, that's serious.
This
yeah.
kind of psychological problem.
Is it
Yeah.
worth it to stress your own children so much that they diagnosed with
Anxiety,
depression,
depression, all that.
anxiety issue, and worst case scenario is suicide?
Yeah, you kill
Just
yourself.
because they don't meet your own expectations.
See,
Very young.
it goes to show that the
Yeah.
mindset is very scary, lah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
like
quite harmful. lah, I
You
would
expect
say.
too much from your kids, right? And then it's like you kind of rob them of their childhood.
And then when they
Become
grow up,
scared just
then they throw you in old folks' home. Then neglect you.
Link to the last episode, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
one
or is it
thing
the
I can
previous one?
understand why some parents have high expectation of their kids is because our parents, right, their generation, they don't really have much knowledge in school. They are not having a high paying job. They are leading a very stressful life, low paying job.
Okay.
So maybe they understand how it feels to be uneducated. So they wouldn't want us to follow their footsteps.
Yeah, lah.
So they will set an expectation for us. But then setting an expectation on your kids is good. But the best is to know where they stand.
basically, lah.
Yeah,
Right?
if they are not good at mathematics, then don't set a very high expectation like you must get 80 points for a math. If they are good in Chinese, okay, it's good to set a high expectation on Chinese lah.
Yeah, lah.
But then if you set way too unrealistic expectation on them, it's
Like know your kid's strength, lah, and weaknesses,
Yeah.
right? In a way.
Wow. Like you
Very
cannot
short
get
form,
100. You must get 101. You must be one above the rest.
Yeah, you get 99, right? Wow, straight up kidding.
Like who are you? No son, no children.
It goes to show lah that this kind of stress is very unhealthy lah. And I don't know about now lah. I hope now also it's not as bad as last time. If
I
it's
hope so
worse,
lah. I hope. I mean, like you
no,
can.
but
see
talking about academics, right? Actually, I've seen this before. Back then, you remember when we have bad results, our parents scold us.
yeah.
Now, right, when a student have bad results, the parents blame the teacher for their kids having bad result.
From last time, it's like the
Wait
the
a
parents scold
second.
the teacher scold the parent. Now it's the parents scold the teacher.
Yeah.
When the parents scold their son, did his result improve? Or daughter, did her result improve?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah.
No one knows, right?
So maybe
Maybe for the next test only.
maybe when they scold their children, the result doesn't improve, so they think, like, maybe I should scold the teacher instead.
So they will teach harder.
It's like
wonder.
wait, if this don't work, why am I still scolding my child? I should be scolding someone else that is not me.
Yeah. Always blame others.
Always blame
right?
others, what? Like point
Not
finger,
yourself.
right?
Wow, so nowadays being a teacher is very hard.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
what- being
I
a
mean,
teacher
it's
is not easy,
lah.
man.
Yeah, you need to deal with kids. Then you need to deal with the kids' parents.
You know what? They just want to make their parents happy, man. Honestly, not all kids are bad. In fact, a lot of kids just really just want to see that. Just want their parents to be happy for them. To see them
But
for
don't
who
the
they are.
parent want to see their kids to be happy too?
I mean, not all parents are like that, lor. Some parents are maybe just
Yeah, buy them
very
a dog.
typical, very
or
typical
cat.
stereotype, lah. Maybe
Yeah, I
this.
also saw before like some kids, right, they fake their smile when they reach home. When their parents ask them like, how's school? Oh, everything is great. But deep down it's like he feel very stressed. He's not happy at all.
Then I think it's the communication that's the problem, lor.
Yeah, lah. You need
Yeah.
to be able to open up to a parent, ma.
Yeah, lah.
Can't
And
be
likewise,
so-
lah.
And a
right.
parent should be also be open-minded to what the kids have to tell them, lah.
I mean, that's why now with technology, right? I mean, really, we have to link all these topics, ma. It's because of technology nowadays, right? You got access to everything, information. Use it to your fullest benefit.
Yep.
As parents, as kids, right? Use the technology to benefit you. Don't just watch videos and games, lah. Of course, everyone wants to do that, lah. But there's always a time and place for everything, right? So use it.
I mean, like,
As a parents, learn. As a kid, also, use it for other things.
your phone, your com can be a very good entertaining device, but it's also a very good book.
Yeah, that's why.
Until you run out of battery.
Yeah, then you have to charge.
I mean, you can charge while reading.
Yeah, so at least now, I think one thing good is that the education system has become more modern. So now it's actually more focused on holistic development. Simple term, right? Not just studies, lah, basically, lah.
Yep.
So what, like other skills?
Yeah. So basically, it just teaches you about about how to become a better person in general. Like last time got the Hao Kong Ming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the civics and moral thing.
Yeah, the one that people don't care about.
Yeah.
Wow, no
The
wonder.
most
no
boring
wonder.
lesson.
Yeah, now it's just as important as every other subject.
Yeah, values and
then,
moral lah.
Yeah, teachers now also see your performance. They don't grade you on your grade only. They
Wait.
grade you on your performance.
But let's just say if a kid is really untalented, like he's not good academically, what do they do?
Just find it lah. I think that's the meaning to life, lor. I mean, if you don't have any talent or if you don't have any like things, right, work hard lah. Do all the things you can do and learn lah. Just see what you can do. I think that's basically not just for kid lah, for everyone lah. Even for us, what? That's why we start this thing.
Wait, then how does this link to the chapter then and now?
Then last time parents got high expectations. Now I hope that they don't have.
You hope that they don't
I
have.
hope they don't
Then
have.
the parents scold us, now the parents scold the teacher.
Yeah, now the parents go to teacher.
Now you see the difference?
So last time we got no phone, now they got smartphone. I guess that kind of works.
Last
lah.
time, we are not allowed to use calculator in our exams. Now they are able to use.
Yeah, I mean, use calculator. Last time I used abacus, right? You guys remember using abacus or is it I think
I mean,
too
there's
far
a
behind?
lesson for abacus, lah, but we don't really use it.
I don't think we did, right?
Yeah, deep down you all just want to do the thing. Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
We
right.
just want to make that annoying sound.
Yeah.
it's like, wow.
Then like,
I still don't know how it works.
Or maybe
Like
put your
1, 2,
hand
3, 4.
across the thing that it feels like massage.
yeah.
Or you thought you
typical.
can step on it and then be a roller
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so basically conclusion time. I think this episode is legit a bit long, but because it's the phases of life, man, it's then and now. So, CT, what's your conclusion?
I mean, last time you have
mean
a
back then?
phone. Yeah, back then you only have a phone or you don't even have a phone. Now kids have like smartphone, which is like a tiny computer that technically can send people to the moon and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically.
A powerful tool, very powerful tool.
Ivan?
Maybe don't pamper your kids too much nowadays.
Okay, back then?
Back then, my parents should pamper me more.
Damn it. Well, it works, kind of. I mean,
Okay, so back then for education, parents care a lot about their children's education. They overemphasize on it. I think
Just-
nowadays, let's hope not lah. Let's hope that they look into the holistic development of the kids, man. They
yeah,
want to
like everything,
make the kids a better person, not just in grades,
Right.
but also in the heart.
My kid
Don't
do
put your
volunteer
kids
work.
down.
Yeah, don't put your kids. Don't let your kids down.
I mean, academic is not everything lah. I
No,
would say
don't
that.
put your kids down.
Oh, don't put your kids down.
Yeah,
Wait,
don't
now-
make them feel small.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Oh.
said don't let your kids down. Then I like,
Don't put your kids down.
Don't put your
Don't-
kid down can mean
Don't make your kid feel small.
just
Yeah.
stick with that, man.
Yeah, so basically, as usual, follow us on
YouTube,
YouTube,
Instagram,
Instagram,
Anchor.
Anchor.
Can say more lively or not?
Okay. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Anchor,
Facebook.
Spotify, Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as usual, share it with everyone else. Let other people listen to us.
If you have any other topics
you.
you want us to talk about,
I think it's better
feel
now.
free to let us know at our Instagram or Facebook personal message.
Yeah, are
Yeah.
we colourful now or are we still grey?
I think we're more colorful now,
Are we
right?
colourful
I hope
now?
so.
Yeah. And anyways,
Not just
please
yellow.
send us your experiences, your thoughts, and just send us everything. You know, we want to listen.
Yeah,
We
feel
want
free to
hear-
chat with
hear
us.
from you. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, for next topic, we are going through the teen phase. Teenagers, man.
You mean secondary school?
Yeah, something that we have very fond memories of.
Pimples,
The rebellious stage.
Yes.
puberty.
Puberty.
N and O levels.
Yes, O levels, all that. Do look forward to it, and
See ya!
Next time.